One of life's most underappreciated talents is to know when it's time to move on to life's next chapter. So I stand before you today, Mr. President, and my colleagues to say this will be my last term as Republican leader of the Senate.
The announcement today, stepping down his role as the Senate Minority Leader, that's going to happen in November. Today, Kentucky Senator Mitch McConnell making the stunning announcement he'll no longer be leading the party starting in November. McConnell, who just turned 82 last week, is the longest-serving Senate leader in U.S. history.
He maintained his power throughout decades of change in the Republican Party, but McConnell made it clear he's not stepping away from the Senate. He says he will still be serving Kentucky until 2027. WHAS 11's Connor Steffen's been talking with those who served with him. Connor, how are they reacting to the news today?
Well, Doug and Shay, many of them say they actually saw the writing on the wall with this one. Still, they underscore the immense impact McConnell has had on this country and his near 2 decades at the top of Senate leadership.
So as I've been thinking about when I would deliver some news to the Senate.
As the news heard around the nation, shaking up Washington, reverberating to right here in Louisville.
Every 6 years or so, he comes up for renewal. It's report card time.
After 40 years in the U.S. Senate, with many of those years in the leadership role, Senate Minority Leader Mitch McConnell will step down from his leadership role in November.
Mitch and I have always gotten along. We understand we're in a highly polarized, highly competitive arena.
As a longtime colleague and one-time fellow Republican, former Congressman Democrat John Yarmuth was not surprised to hear the news.
With a coming new Congress, it was the right time, a logical time for him to make that move.
He knows how to read his Republican colleagues, and clearly this means they are ready to make a change.
Former Democratic Congressman Mike Ward underscores McConnell's strategic and tactical skills as a GOP leader. That's led him to becoming the longest-serving Senate leader in history.
That's what he's always done. That's what he loves doing. His entire political career is on political tactics.
Gratitude poured into the Senate chamber as McConnell wrapped up his announcement. In a statement, the Jefferson County GOP described the announcement as shocking and said it has, quote, tremendous gratitude for all he has accomplished, for our nation, for the Commonwealth of Kentucky, and for our local Republican Party.
I always imagined a moment when I had total clarity and peace about the sunset of my work.
Yarmuth says his decision points to a major shift in policies and values of his Republican Party.
I think you're likely to see even more partisan party in the Senate.
He saw the handwriting on the wall clearly, and with his dealing with his caucus, which is now completely dominated by Donald Trump.
McConnell says he plans to serve out the rest of his term in the Senate, which ends in January of 2027.
I'm no longer the young man sitting in the back, hoping colleagues would remember my name. It's time for the next generation of leadership.
After first being elected to the U.S. Senate in 1984, McConnell finally became party leader in 2006 and has won 9 straight elections. Shay.
All right, Connor, thanks for the update. Well, today, President Joe Biden reacted to news of McConnell stepping away as party leader, saying, I've trusted him. We've had a great relationship. We fight like hell, but he has never, never, never misrepresented anything. He added, I am sorry to hear that he is stepping down. President Biden is the 7th president McConnell has seen through his term.